The 6 sense spheres, also known as Salayatana in Pali, are a fundamental aspect of Buddhist philosophy and psychology. They refer to the 6 domains or realms through which sensory experiences arise. These realms encompass the senses of sight, hearing, smell, taste, touch and the mind. The 6 sense spheres provide a framework for understanding the nature of perception and the role of sensory experiences in shaping our understanding of the world. The 6 sense spheres are as follows. 1. Eye sense sphere. This refers to the domain of visual perception. It includes the eye as the organ of sight and the corresponding objects that are seen. Visual experiences arise when there is contact between the eye and visible forms. The eye sense sphere is associated with the perception of colors, shapes, and visual phenomena. 2. Ear sense sphere. This pertains to the domain of auditory perception. It includes the ear as the organ of hearing and the corresponding objects that are heard. Auditory experiences arise when there is contact between the ear and sound vibrations. The ear sense sphere is associated with the perception of different sounds and tones. 3. Nose sense sphere. This relates to the domain of olfactory perception. It includes the nose as the organ of smell and the corresponding objects that are smelled. Olfactory experiences arise when there is contact between the nose and odor molecules. The nose sense sphere is associated with the perception of different smells and fragrances. 4. Tongue sense sphere. This encompasses the domain of gustatory perception. It includes the tongue as the organ of taste and the corresponding objects that are tasted. Gustatory experiences arise when there is contact between the tongue and taste stimuli. The tongue sense sphere is associated with the perception of different tastes and flavors. 5. Body sense sphere. This encompasses the domain of tactile perception. It includes the body as the organ of touch and the corresponding objects that are felt. Tactile experiences arise when there is contact between the body and tangible objects. The body sense sphere is associated with the perception of different physical sensations such as heat, cold, pressure, and texture. 6. Mind sense sphere. This refers to the domain of mental perception. Unlike the other sense spheres, the mind sense sphere does not involve a physical organ. It represents the ability of the mind to be aware of mental objects and phenomena, such as thoughts, emotions, memories, and mental states. The mind sense sphere encompasses the internal realm of subjective experiences. According to Buddhist teachings, sensory experiences arise when there is contact between a sense organ, such as the eye, and its corresponding object, such as a visible form. This contact gives rise to a momentary cognitive process called consciousness vijnana, which leads to the perception and recognition of the object. However, Buddhist philosophy emphasizes that these sensory experiences are impermanent, unsatisfactory, and devoid of inherent selfhood. Understanding the 6 sense spheres helps practitioners develop insight into the transient and conditioned nature of sensory experiences. By observing the arising and ceasing of sensory perceptions, one gains a deeper understanding of the impermanence, unsatisfactoriness, and insubstantiality of these experiences. This insight is crucial for liberating the mind from attachment, aversion, and delusion, ultimately leading to liberation from suffering.